by Koei Tecmo. One of the odd on Team Ninja, but this was actually a good game they did.
Hey, Team Ninja does a lot of great games.
Yes, like Metroid. Welcome everybody to Hyrule Warriors.
All right. Wait a minute.
You're kidding, right?
Wait a minute. Metroid Other M. I'm just going to say, have you at least played the game?
Yes. The gameplay is alright. The story was...
Yeah, no, the story was shit.
So welcome everybody to Hyrule Warriors for the Switch. This was being a big revamped port of the Wii U version, and in particular, it takes a lot of the elements from the 3DS Hyrule Warriors Legends and the Wii U version, and even ups the quality. Like the My Fairies are now fully realized in 3D.
Hooray! I mean, now, it's funny because you'd think, like, after putting so much crap into this game through both the Wii U and the 3DS versions, you'd think they wouldn't have gone the extra mile in just porting everything over to the Switch. But lo and behold, we were proven wrong. They still got a little bit of juice left in their Hyrule flavored systems.
Anyway, guys,
and they added a couple new maps. So yeah, guys, behold,
the harp!
Hyrule Warriors. This game is fun, and I still prefer Fire Emblem Warriors. That's why I said it fucking shoot me.
I wonder why.
The same nightmare keeps haunting me.
An omen, perhaps.
God damn it!
Times ahead for Hyrule.
No.
Oh my god. Dude.
No.
Dark times?
If this was Raul, it would be a different story.
That is indeed
God
true.
damn it! Stop
it! Him. What? Just because I'm Professor Girlfriend or whatever his name is?
Professor Girlfriend. Oh my god.
Well, that was his name, right? That was her name, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I know. Now that I think about it.
No fully realized heroes here.
You're doing the voice wrong.
Okay.
Hold on.
We'd be wiser looking elsewhere.
Yeah, also I love this. We'll find no heroes, except for the one dude baller enough to not wear a helmet. Which honestly should be enough to have him court-martialed.
To those of you that tend to comment on these videos, we're terribly sorry.
Sorry? And by the way, if you noticed, yes, I'm taking the story cutscenes of Legend Mode and mixing them with Free Mode, because for this look at, I wanted to show off the first 4 stages of the campaign.
Your Highness!
There are a lot of...
A horde of monsters is marching toward Hyrule Castle.
There's a lot more missions than you'd think. But also, as a look at, I wanted to show off... a good variety of the characters that you can play as in this game, because there are a lot of them.
Yeah. Usually Zelda games only let you play as Link, but this time you get, 30
You get to play
characters?
as everybody.
In fact, as of recording this look at, I haven't even finished unlocking them all yet.
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
And he's been helping me with the story, too.
By the way, I would like to voice the guy on the left there.
Is that the wizard?
Yeah, that's the knight guy.
The dragon knight. Alright.
What do you do with that sword?
That's not the Master Sword. That's the White Sword or whatever.
That's just a regular trainee sword.
And behold, people, the first voice acting in the Zelda game.
I don't know who this is supposed to be, and I don't know who this is supposed to be. Some theorize it could be Lana, or some say it could be Saya, because it's like a narrator that does everything. Okay.
Previously on Hyrule Warriors, this happened, and now this is going to happen.
Previously on Hyrule Warriors Z.
Honestly, that's pretty much what this game is. Okay, so I'm going to be showing off the gameplay, and I'm going to be showing off a variety of characters for each of these levels. So as you saw earlier when I was selecting the characters, we're going to be showing off starting with Impa, Tetra, and Young Link from Ocarina of Time, and most notably that they show off Majora's Mask.
Alrighty, keeping it varied, which is appreciated.
So this game is a Warriors game, more like in the reign of Dynasty Warriors, Pirate Warriors, and as Matt just said, recently they've released Fire Emblem Warriors.
Recently, as in a year ago.
More recently then.
More recently, less than a year ago.
And here we have my favorite character to play as in this game, at least.
Impa with the big Goron sword. Even though it looks more like a giant blade.
They call it the Giant's Knife, because that is technically that one version of the Goron sword you use, but that one's kind of a piece of shit, because you use it for a certain amount of time, and then it breaks. So this shouldn't even be the Giant's Knife, this should literally be the Goron sword.
Oh, gotta help Young Link out. So...
Yeah, who let the child in the battlefield?
Oh no, and also noticing that even though it's story mode, Link is still there in the background, just doing his own thing. And
well, he has to, because he's technically part of this level's plot.
Right.
Impa, the child got in the field again! Yeah, my younger self got in here again.
Oh, god damn it. I have to go babysitting again.
And here is not Navi, but Proxy, who possessed us.
In massive quotes there. She's just found a nice little warm home in her heart.
She's basic. Honestly, the story kind of puts it best.
Worry.
The only reason why
Don't worry. I'll always be there for you. In here.
In my heart.
No, actually, in your arteries.
And honestly, okay, let's blow up these rocks while I have the chance to. But yeah, and honestly, I think that plot element that you just said described it best. The only reason why Proxy is a thing, besides being a cop to Navi, is...
I'll be right back.
Okay, the only reason why she's here is because Link otherwise wouldn't have a voice to talk with.
Yeah, that's really the only reason she's there, which, I mean...
Given
it's fine.
Given that her name is fucking Proxy...
By Proxy.
Get it?
It was a cute idea. Yeah. But, yeah, so, gameplay's pretty... Some would argue repetitive, but I don't think so, because, let it be known, each individual combat is not the focus of this game. The focus of this game, I mean, granted, there are some pretty awesome characters and things to fight, like this actual dragon. He is an actual dragon. Meet Volga.
Hey, Volga.
Based on Volvagia, as you can see.
It's just missing a V, yeah.
You're ready to join your ancestors. Then I accept your challenge.
And that's the face of a man who couldn't quite handle that chilly ghost pepper.
Nope. But I'm a water element, so this should be fine.
Oh yeah.
But oh, and also as you notice, I'm playing on hard difficulty to give them a bit of a challenge. Otherwise, this would be a cakewalk.
Yeah, because you're already a good.
Don't let the Dragon Knight through.
Oh, and gone his damage down a bit. Suddenly Link shows up.
Wait a minute, you weren't fighting him, you cheater.
Get out of my way, boy.
Hey, Kratos, that you? You sly dog trying to sneak in this game.
Hylia, you do this to me.
Yeah, here I am. Nice.
How noble. Enjoy your shared grave.
Also, I don't know how. Oh noes.
Oh no, Link, you better run away.
Oh, that's what I forgot the voice I gave her for a second. You better get out of here, sweet cheeks.
Shit. Yeah, you.
Not going to lie,
but just
not going to lie.
You see my light.
Not going to lie, he looks like Steppenwolf from the fucking Justice League movie.
And bam, Triforce of Courage, baby.
Huh. And to think this guy just looked like a regular old trainee without his helmet.
Let's get those. So as I said, the whole gameplay, the game.
You'll be hidden behind your shields, human and otherwise.
Yeah, I'll go second off again. Anyway, so the main gameplay is not based around the fighting. Honestly, I think the biggest draws of this is actually the strategy elements of this, of knowing where to go, what to do, and how to attain battlefield supremacy.
Basically, this is primarily for those that love multitasking.
This game is heavily based around multitasking.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of cool and all, but when you look at it, though, some people have a hard time looking past the face value, and when you do it like that, yeah, this game can get stupidly repetitive. But otherwise, if you're not too bothered by it, then yeah, you'll probably like this game perfectly fine.
I'll definitely say that there's
if there is one thing I will say against this game, and well, considering I've actually played a good deal out of it, I think the levels can drag on a bit too long.
Some of them. Again, I want to show off each of the 4 levels, and each level takes up a video.
Yeah, that's pretty much my case exactly. The stage can last so long, we literally had to make this into a 4-part look at, much like our Mario plus Rabbids thing.
Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, I mean, that being said, oh, nice, Tetra.
Yay, that was plays Tetra.
Which, they have their own roles, but yeah, so for now, plays Tetra a little bit. Going nuts.
Probably my favorite character in the Two Link saga.
Makes you wish
He's crazy. I love it.
It's shit like this makes you wish he had a little bit more of a role to play in Wind Waker. Like, make her a playable character. Wouldn't that have been cool? I think it would have been cool. Give her her own spin-off, for fuck's sake.
Well, they almost had something that was actually had her voice acted to correct Matt. There was voice acting in the Zelda game before this one too, on the Japanese Wind Waker.
Yes, Tetra Trackers.
Honestly, I forgot about that too until I just now reminded myself.
Everyone forgets about that one.
Even, well, yeah, okay, never mind.
Damn!
I will fucking decimate you.
But yeah, and then the gameplay is pretty simple. You go into a keep, kill enough enemies to drop the meter on the right all the way down, kill the keep boss, it's yours, and thus you can build reinforcements. It's kind of an RTS.
But don't get too comfy though, because enemy reinforcements will sometimes come into your allied bases and wreck shit up.
Yep, and recapture them. That's not good. What was I saying earlier about this? Freaking this office, get out of here. What was I saying earlier? Something out of my face, please. So it's a lot of strategy. It's a lot of trying to multitask and figure out what you gotta do and where. I don't know how much involvement Nintendo's I don't know how much involvement Al Newman stuff had on this game actually.
I think at most they were just supervisors.
Because I will say that for if it was just Koei Tecmo handling everything, they did not do a bad job doing a Zelda-like plot.
Oh yeah, no, well, it's kind of a dumb plot, granted, but to be fair, how should I put this? I think it kind of knows it well enough to a point where it's just it doesn't really care too much to really elaborate on shit. It just lets you go right into the action.
Oh, yeah. And it's definitely I like to think of it as the response to Sonic Generations, but for Zelda. This is the biggest Zelda fan love letter.
By the way,
yeah, this is fan service at its brightest.
By the way, one of my absolute favorite things to do in this game is just getting a huge pile of enemies together and just plowing through them like grass.
Which the Switch handles phenomenally, of course.
Yep.
Assuming you're playing on TV mode, it can slow down a decent enough deal if you're playing portably, but even then, it's not too jarring. You can still play through it off TV just fine. But yeah, it's best played on TV.
Let's put input down there.
Because I think this is actually the first and probably the only Hyrule Warriors version that it actually runs at a full-on 60 frames if you do it that way.
Yay!
Which is pretty interesting, considering the fact it's kind of like playing Kingdom Hearts on PS4 for the first time. You're not used to the fact it runs so smoothly.
Seriously. Actually, let's put imp over there so I can keep an eye on
Oh yeah, another genius thing that I think was carried over from the 3DS version. You can actually direct your other teammates to other locations, kind of in a similar way to Pikmin 3.
Oh, you couldn't do that originally in the first Hyrule Warriors?
Not in the Wii U version, no. In fact, the Wii U version was so goddamn bare bones, you can only play as one character per run-through of a stage.
Yep, and they changed... Actually, that was something they changed in Fire Emblem Warriors that they adopted in this game.
And I would also say Wooden Warriors
that started with the 3DS version.
Right, the 3DS version, honestly.
Right, I forgot.
No, sorry. I was gonna actually use that time to say yes, let it be known, the Wii U version, just to make the Wii U even more of a dead console, the 3DS version was superior.
In ways of the gameplay, definitely. But even then, though, you can obviously tell the 3DS could barely run it. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that game wasn't just a new 3DS exclusive. Because that thing's barely run on a classic.
Yeah, no, the classic 3DS version definitely is just meh, whereas the new 3DS, if you play it on that, it runs like butter.
It runs fine enough, assuming you don't mind the obvious downgrades in terms of how many enemies are on screen, details in the backgrounds, etc. But if you're gonna look into Hyrule Warriors nowadays, the Switch version is easily the best way to play it.
Also, yes, agreed. Also, if you see me running around gathering things, unfortunately this game also has a bit of a grinding, get a bunch of resources things.
Yeah, that's one.
Maybe at first you don't. Maybe at first you don't feel it as bad, but it gets pretty bad.
That's
later.
one of the things with the Warriors series is the whole grinding aspect, and it can be okay, but yeah, it can get really repetitive and really, really sucky.
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh, and then additionally, he's not here for this part, but my plan is to have Hyper voice acting also join us for a couple of these parts, but just for now, we wanted to do something just to kick this off, and mainly this was mainly for me and James and Hype for Zelda lovers, especially Sealy for Zelda lovers, and mainly Matt was here because I wanted to give him an opportunity and a platform to start getting.
Yeah.
You're a Zelda lover.
Hi,
Also
hi,
glad you're making. Look, I'm Young Link now.
But yeah,
Yay.
what were you saying?
And I was on you here just so you have a platform to gob on about Fire Emblem Warriors all you want.
Yeah, in case you guys are wondering,
and how it's superior to this game.
Hey, Young Link.
in my opinion, it really is. I'm sorry, it really
And you
is.
and you primarily say that because of the character roster, right?
Believe it or not, no. I feel that they made it much more. They implemented Fire Emblem elements into it, and I feel like that's
I realize Impa needed to be here.
that's what made it so good, was implementing the Fire Emblem elements. Most specifically, the strategic elements. You can actually use your map to point characters into certain areas, and like if you're too busy with something but another outpost needs help, you can either control the go to controlling the other character, or you can go.
Hey, Great Fairy.
Or you can go, okay, I'm going to just go to the map and send this character over here. So yeah, they added a strategic element.
That was something that was added with the 3DS version of Hyrule Warriors.
Well, the thing is, they did more with it.
Well,
Our bombs.
how much more do you need aside from just pointing them in a specific location?
Support conversations.
Have more
Well,
bombs.
that's just the Fire
All
Emblem
the
thing
bombs.
in general. So.
Yeah, again.
Hello.
Again, adding a Fire Emblem
Bombs
element.
away!
I guess fairies are good for more than just healing.
No
Oh,
shit,
definitely
no
Hyrule
dude.
Warriors they are.
For
I'll
Hyrule Warriors,
stop
the fairies
talking.
got a freaking upgrade in terms of their badassery.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, by
you'll
the
see.
way.
It'll
Sorry.
be better. Sorry. But yes, we did it. The enemy army has been deflected and almost pretty much wiped out at this point.
Yeah, aside from the little ones.
Yep. Totally, they don't have any reinforcements. Nothing big at all is going to come to attack us. Nope, no sirree.
I wonder
you
who
think
I wonder
these
who they got to do the voice acting for all these characters, like Young Link, Kid,
Definitely.
Tetra.
Wait, definitely
yeah.
nothing is going to come out and take on us. Oh wait, what is this?
Oh, hey,
Oh, yep.
you.
It looks like all of their, like, Link's voice actor and Tetra's voice actor, all of them came back for Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, they did?
Nice.
Huh.
And hey, King of Dongo. Yes,
Also,
actually,
considering how different they sound, I thought they just got new actors entirely, but...
No, that's Young
it's
Young
that
Link's
the-
original.
I
That's
think-
Young Link's original voice actor.
I think that
sounds weird when it's
it's
uncompressed.
either the fact that it's been a long
20
time.
years.
Oh yeah,
This is fine.
Considering
This
it's been
is
so long,
easy.
they probably just forgot how to actually how they did it originally. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never forget that little quirk,
And-
which still hasn't been fixed to this day.
Nope, it's still
It's
original.
either that, or
Dodge.
they decided, oh, I'm just gonna do something new for them this time.
That's fair. I mean,
Could
for
be.
what it's worth,
Eat
I
the
mean,
bulbs.
they did a good job.
All right, showtime.
But,
There we go.
Now, if
But-
I'm not mistaken, isn't that actually a
Overtime.
costume? Of course. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that actually a costume that you could use as regular Link?
Oh, I bet it better be. And
It doesn't look like Adult Link's voice actors in the cast though, so it must be archive voice clips.
Probably, yeah.
That
one more time.
God damn.
Hey,
Oh
what's
god.
up?
Hello. Wow, what a way to take out a king.
Wow.
All right, now Impa's turn.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Put the poor fucker out of his misery, why don't you?
Sure. Huh. And
Don't
dead.
worry, baby, this won't hurt one bit.
Almost dead. Okay,
Oh, seriously?
now
That didn't
be
do
dead.
it? Okay, there
Now
you
he's
go.
dead.
Motherfucker.
Sorry,
God.
Dodongo. Don't mess
Let's
with
do
Impa and
what
Fierce
we
Deity.
can to stop. Oh, it's already dead.
Yeah, that's another quirk I like about this is that if you're fast enough, you can actually like outrun the game's text and messages.
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of
Well
a bad...
Well fought,
honestly kind of-
troops, even though we did everything.
What the
Honestly, it's kind of a... Ah, shit.
Zelda?
No.
Anyway, as I was trying to say earlier, it's kind of a bitch trying to read through the text while playing through the game at the same time. Doesn't help too how small the tabs are.
And I kind of wish the mini map was back on the like gamepad screen or something.
Well, we don't have a gamepad screen, so that's kind of the reason
I
why.
know.
Logan.
Yes.
The Japanese voice for Mako and Kill la Kill was Proxy.
Cool. U. But yeah, so again, the idea is I'm going to be showing off the first 4 story missions just because if I did the entire campaign, which includes all bonus campaigns, including a Wind Waker extension, we'd be here a while.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
We can't find Princess Zelda, and even then,
Link,
Sorry,
be here
damn it.
when you wear this tunic, will you?
Hold on, wait.
Sweet.
Hold on. We can't find Princess Zelda. What is that and Zangetsu, which Ichigo has loaned me, has not found her.
Wisdom.
Celia, are you eating vinegar chips again?
No. My mom just came in my room, gave me a popsicle.
Countless battles
Oh, what flavor?
light and darkness.
And I'm trying to open it.
What flavor?
Okay.
Uh,
Each
it's a
time the
blue
Triforce
flavor,
Tournament
but I don't know. It's one of those dollar saver popsicles.
Probably
so
blue
I-
raspberry.
Hi,
I
Ganon.
guess.
Yep.
But in every
Yeah.
age,
So the idea behind this is that it's we'll be seeing later. It's like a battle, like an actual. Which again, granted, Ocarina
Wait.
of Time did it-
And a warrior clad in green
during
shall
one of
save
these dark
us.
times,
Except in
the legendary
Breath of
heroes
the Wild,
put
in
the
which
spirit
case
of
he'll be
evil into
clad in either blue or any fucking
seeing each
color.
way to find out
In his
He
underwear.
dresses
In
up
his
any way
underwear
he
though.
wants, and we will not judge.
So yeah, so the big premise behind this is that Ganon's soul was sealed, not in these very famous photogenic locations, of course. Was sealed. It was separated into his soul was separated into 4 pieces and split across the realm. And if they are ever returned, he will rise up again, Ganondorf. And again, I know Ocarina of Time did it first, but I like that this is basically allowing the series to have a premise of an actual, like, the hero of time literally fighting across time, sort
Yeah.
of.
Even though it's
More on that later.
non-canon.
Because
Yeah,
because
this-
Ganondorf is not the main villain yet.
Oh yeah, no, this game is completely non-canon, which is honestly for the best, because it honestly trifles
Yeah.
a little too
Yeah.
much into the lore,
That-
where
It'd
it
be
kind of
too
wouldn't make sense in
conflicting.
any... Exactly.
Luckily, Fire Emblem Warriors actually is canon, but they bring in like a whole parallel universe storyline to it.
Yeah.
Which Fire
Which would-
Emblem has constantly had, so...
Yes. But
Yeah,
yes, so
I guess there's
until,
that.
so until then, we'll be able to talk more about this a bit more in the next part. Hopefully Hyper will be able to join us for that. So until then, stay tuned for a little bit more of my little mini, mega... What are we calling these mega look-ats again?
Well, yeah, we'll just go with mega look-ats.
A mega look-at of
mega
Hyrule
look-at.
Warriors Definitive Edition on the Switch. See ya!
Till next time,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
See you all next time, darling.